Hi everybody, it's Kiara. It's time for a weekly update. For those of you that are new, my name is Kiara. I live in Northwest Arkansas. I am a quilter, cross stitcher, general crafter, all kinds of things. I do a lot of quilting. I don't show a lot of cross stitch, though I will be doing a cross stitch update because I have to go pick up a finish from the framer. And I've been doing a little bit of cross stitch. Not a lot, a little. So I had done, if you watch my Cupid box unboxing, you probably heard me say I didn't do anything. Well, I didn't really do anything until today. It cut out a couple of things. I didn't have a lot of sewing on the docket. And then my week went a little bit different than I thought. I'm in charge of my DAR chapter, and we've had a lot of interest because of the 250th anniversary of the United States. So I've been doing a lot with that. So I had to go out yesterday, and then I had other stuff. So I didn't really get a chance to sit down in here until today. But I did get a lot done today. More than I thought. So where's my list? Okay. This was my list, and I'm going to give myself grace, okay? This was my list. It was ambitious, okay? It was really ambitious. I did not get week 2 of the Riley Blake Design Challenge. That is on tap for tomorrow. But I did get week 1. I don't know if they're doing the week, however they're doing it. I did the new start for Fat Quarters by the dozen. I'm using a Layla Boutique line. Where's my book? So I can tell you what line it is. I think it's called Flower Pot, but I could be wrong. It's the Riley Blake Design Challenge. That's my finish page. Did I not start a page? I should have started a page for this. I thought I did. I didn't. So I'm going to have to start a page. I believe this is called Flower Pot. So it's from this book. And I don't have, do I have to, no. And so let me turn to that page. I've marked all the pages with the things. It comes out on the 1st and the 15th. This block took me no time at all to do. I actually might want to make this quilt. We're going in order of the book, I believe. I'm trying to get to the first page of the book. Okay, this is where we're starting with this one, and this uses, every pattern uses 12 fat quarters. So we're making a large one and a small one. And then you print this page from the Fat Quarter Shop, or you go online and you just follow it. I tend to print them because I'm old school. I don't have an iPad. Every iPad I ever had, I gave to my kids. I do have a Kindle. So this is what I did. And here is my block 1. This is the big one, and this is the little one. So I'm caught up that till the 1st of February. Like I said, they're big blocks. It took me no time at all. And I could move ahead because I finished it, but I'm going to wait for the sheet because it just makes that much easier for me. I had somebody comment about this right here. This is from Erica Art. It's a pillow pattern. Hers is a little bit different. I can show you this. It's her February pillow. It's the pillow. I think these were 2024. She did these. And this was the pattern I used. I just had this from an old Cupid box that I wasn't going to make the project of because I really didn't like it. So I did this. I just have to fully finish it. And underneath is my Designer Mystery 25, which I really need to get caught up on. I keep praying for a snow day. Okay, so that was it, because somebody asked. So I did that, and then I had cut out a couple things. I have to rearrange a little bit because I want to bring my other Juki, because I want to do something applique, and I need my other Juki to do that. I need to put that away. Guys, big news. I finished all my blocks for Designer Mystery 24. Here is block 12. So I have all my blocks done now. And I decided how I'm going to attack the finishing kit. I'm going to start by doing all the flowers. And my goal tomorrow is to cut them all out. I made myself, let me just cover the measurements. I made myself a little cheat sheet of how many I needed in the sizes. These are the fabrics that are all starched and ready to go. I did have just starch the background fabric. I cut off a big chunk and did that. So I'm going to start that way. I've actually studied the pattern a little bit and I've figured that out. My January monthly focus of whips that I want to finish is the Jolly Bar 5 sampler. So today I finished this block and I assembled this section. I don't know if this is my finishing. That's not my finishing. I don't know where my finishing sheet. Maybe that's it. Okay, so this is free. I can show you this. This is a free setting. Trying to find. This is what the finished quilt will look like. I am planning on. Okay, so I have this assembled, this side assembled, this side assembled. My goal is this week, if I can, to do this block and this block because these two side blocks are done. And then I'm saving this ginormous block for the end. Because that block is ginormous. It is, I think it's like 35 inches square. It's like a mini quilt. Finished size of the Scattered Stars block is 32.5 by 32.5. So I need to cut these and get these started. These blocks go together so fast. So that's on the docket. But so I have this. I have to just put it behind me. I did not load a quilt onto Miss Moxie. That's not. I did put that back. Is to load it, and it's been so cold. I feel like I have a sore throat. It has been frigid here. Is to load it and wind my bobbins, because I was thinking that maybe I could do like half an hour a day to get the quilt finished by January, the end of January. That was one of my goals for 2026, and I'd really like to stay on track. But usually if I'm running out of time, the one thing that I throw off is quilting my quilts. So I really don't want to do that. I did just now cut out month 3 of my Among the Stars. This was a block of the month that Fat Quarter Shop did years ago, and I bought the entire thing and I never did it, and I just love how this looks. And part of my Smash the Stash, as Kathy from My Hobby Home says, is to do some of these things that have been sitting. So I have my 2 blocks ready to go. This is the color version I am doing because I just love this fabric. I think this was fig tree fabric. I think. It might have been. It might have been something else. Pumpkins and Blossoms. Stars, triangles on the roll. Does it say who it's by? Christmas morning. The Christmas features, the Christmas one was Layla Boutique. Fig Tree. It's Fig Tree. I thought it was Fig Tree. Which is kind of cool because I have a lot of pieces of from the other quilt I just did. The fall one. The Autumn Harvest. Which will coordinate with this, so I'm like so excited. So that's what I did this week. So I'm excited about what I did get done. I'm okay with what I didn't get done. So let's talk about what I'm going to cut out and what I'm going to do this week. I am going to do Riley Blake Designs Block 2. I am going to try to cut out Block 3, but we don't have anything coming out next week. So I can, at the very least, get caught up with week 3 next week. I'm going to sew my Among the Stars month 3. That's making 2 blocks. I'm going to cut out and sew the Designer Mystery Block 7. I starched that, and Block 8 is sitting in my other room. I am going to cut out, okay, so here I wrote it down. I'm going to cut out blocks 9 and 10 of the Jolly Bar 5. So this is block 9. And this is block 10. So I'm going to cut those out. I might even try to sew those because those don't really take that long. And the last thing is I'm going to load a quilt on the Moxie and wind the bobbins. So I'm trying to keep it reasonable. I forgot that I signed up for another block of the month. It's a 5-month program. And if I don't do it all right now, I'm okay. I'll do it during the summer. But it's the quilt room from Heather Briggs, so I'm really excited to do that one. I wasn't going to do it, and then I was like, I really want to do it. So I forgot that I had pre-ordered that. I don't even remember what shop I pre-ordered it from. I remember, who was it? I think it was Carrie from Red Velvet Quilts. She recommended the store that she had done a lot of quilt-alongs with them. So excuse me, I have to drink something, guys. My throat. And you're going to see this Monday, and it's late Sunday. So I should be able to make a nice dent in my list, though, because I'm not working tomorrow. The only thing is I have to do a Zoom during the week with my DAR ladies, which is going to be long. So it is what it is. Oh, I have to brag. I have to do a life brag. My Sammy, you guys that have been here a while have heard about my little girl's. She's not little. She's going to be a teenager this year. I'll have 2 teenagers for 2 years because my son's 18. So Sammy turns 13. So you've heard about her struggles. For those that don't know, I'm very open with the struggles and my son being disabled. My Sammy has some mental health issues, one being PTSD. She's been in therapy for years. It's no secret to anybody who knows this that she has therapy. She's really coming into her own, and we got her report card on Friday. My Sammy has struggled in school since day 1 because of her mental health issues, not because of her intelligence. She's super smart, but she never had the right fit. I'll put it that way. And we started seeing a lot of progress last year. It's actually, Sammy's part of the reason I work in a school now. I come from a big family of teachers, and all my dad's sisters were teachers, and went to at least had their masters. I had one aunt that was on her way to a doctorate before she went on a different path. And anyway, to get back to Sammy, we got her report card. She's in middle school. They changed classes. She's got like 5 different classes. She got all A's but one. She got a D. But we knew she was struggling in the class, and I actually said to her, I said, Sammy, I said to her about 2 weeks ago, just pass all the way through high school. It's math. My oldest went to tutoring for years. She has no, as my mother said today, Sammy has no desire to be a rocket scientist. So I actually said to her on Friday, I said, look, I love your report card. I am ecstatic with how you did. Can we bring the D to a C? She was like, that's all? I said, well, I would love a B, but I'll start with a C. And she the grin on her face and everything, it just warmed my heart because she struggles so much. But she's really come into her own since she went to middle school. Now, my oldest, when she went to middle school girls, guys. So, enough about me rambling. I want to thank you all for being here and for all your kind words and for supporting me on this journey and for subscribing and liking. And I want to also say thank you for the kind words about the dislikes. It just strikes me as odd. If I don't like something, I just scroll or I speed up the video to get past the part I don't like. I don't know. You people put themselves out here. It is what it is. Some people might just be having a bad day, as the person said to me. But I really like getting to know everybody through your comments and everything. I am on Instagram. I don't post that much. I'm hardly ever on Facebook even anymore. Just since I'm working in this classroom, things have been a little bit, but I love sharing a little bit from you. I like answering the comments. So I'm going to go. I'm going to get this video edited so you guys can see it tomorrow. And my Wednesday video, I wasn't gonna, okay, so here's one other thing. I wasn't gonna record this video, but I said, Kiara, if you don't record this video, you're gonna start slacking on the videos. And I really want to try to have at least 2 videos a week. Some weeks I know I'm not gonna have enough content for that, but I figure a little weekly update, and like this week it'll probably be a floss tube. For the other one, because I want to show my finish. And I have been working on 2 projects, so that's exciting for me. And there's significant progress since I showed them to you last. So I'm gonna go. I hope you all have a great Monday, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Doesn't want to shut off.